Oh my god, guns in Call of Duty. I cannot believe this. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, let's go. Alrighty, hey guys, welcome to another video. It is Mitch Games 24/7 here today. If you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to smack a like on it. We're going to be doing a V-Bucks giveaway. All you guys need to comment is hashtag V-Bucks in the description below. Make sure to be subscribed, leave a like, of course, and have that notification bell on. And anyways, we're going to be getting into... Oh, hold on, we're on the wrong fucking game. Alrighty, hey guys, it is Mitch Games 24/7 here today with another video for you guys. And today what we're going to be talking about is my thoughts on Black Ops 4. So, I'm not going to script this or anything, I'm just going to ramble, really, about Black Ops 4, because we've just seen a lot of stuff. We've seen some zombies, we've seen some multiplayer, and we've seen a little bit of the Battle Royale. Unfortunately, there is no campaign, which is a little bit strange that it's a Black Ops game with no campaign, but I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. I didn't really play the campaign to Black Ops 3, so I'm not really going to pretend that I care too much about it, because it just means more content in the other modes. So, let's start off with multiplayer. Now, multiplayer looked incredible. Now, a lot of people don't really like it from what I've seen. Like, the general consensus is that it looks bad, it looks too much like Black Ops 3, it's like a Black Ops 2.5, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Now, I'm like level 600 in multiplayer, so I've put in a fairly decent amount of time into Black Ops 3 multiplayer, and I really enjoyed it for what it was. I didn't mind the boost jumping as much. It was okay. I didn't really care. Like, Call of Duty to me is Call of Duty, you know. As long as it's not skill-based matchmaking, the guns are fun, and there's something to grind for, chances are I'm going to enjoy it. And the game is very colourful, which is great because it looks good to watch. It's not dull like World War II, which is fantastic. The kill feed looks solid. 150 health is a little bit different, but I mean, I can't say I've played it, so I don't know how it is. I'm sure it's fantastic. The specialist abilities, I really like them. I think they're really, like, they're kind of toned down. They're not OP. A lot of people are complaining about them. I feel as if you are playing public games, they're not going to play too big of an issue. Especially with, like, going against noobs anyway. Like, if you're going against noobs and playing in parties like I typically do on multiplayer, it's not going to matter, man. You're just going to smack kids regardless of what you're doing. So that's end of story there. But the game is colourful, the maps look solid, it's 5v5, it's like medium to small size maps, which is fantastic. The game looks really fun. I think we're going to be seeing Nuketown as well. I'm surprised we didn't see a snippet of it, honestly, in the trailer. I feel as if Nuketown's going to be an on-disc map. It would be stupid to not have Nuketown, if you ask me. So, I definitely think that we'll be seeing that sometime soon, which would be fantastic. Obviously, you know, for the offline people, we're going to have bots included, all that fantastic stuff, I feel. It's going to be a really good year for Call of Duty. Like, it's just... multiplayer looks like Black Ops 3, but with a bit of Black Ops 2 mixed in there, and it's kind of like a hybrid game, which is not really bad at all, because I loved Black Ops 2, and I really enjoyed Black Ops 3 as well. So we're kind of getting the best of both worlds. I'm just hoping that we get good, solid score streaks. Obviously, kills don't count, so they don't show the kills. I personally think that will change, because that really affects the pub stomping community in a bad way. So I feel as if there's a lot of changes here, because it is pre-alpha, guys. Just keep that in mind, that a lot of these things that we are seeing are subject to change. It's more than likely going to change. You know, the beta was completely different to the full game of Black Ops 3. Like, the game actually looked nicer when the game came out. Some of the guns were different. Obviously, a lot of the core mechanics were fairly different as well. Like, there was big changes in between that beta to full game transition, because, you know, a lot of people get to talk on it, give feedback, which is awesome, and I'm lucky enough to be here as a YouTuber to really give feedback. So, you know, maybe the Call of Duty devs might see a video like this, and I think that obviously they've actually smashed it out of the park so far. With what I've seen, compared to at least recent years, this looks to be the best Call of Duty since Black Ops 3, and the multiplayer so far actually looks better than Black Ops 3, which is always a step in the right direction. So now let's get on to zombies, though. And zombies was a weird... it was weird, right? So I reacted to it, and I might whack in some footage here, I might not, I don't know yet, we'll see where it goes. Mate, that's sexual assault, grabbing it like that. Bloody hell. Zombies was weird for me, so we started off with the announcement of that first map, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, okay, these characters look okay. They're Treyarch written though, so I'm assuming they can't be too bad. I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, okay. Okay. Let's, alright, like, I'm skeptical about it, which is fine. And then we go out into the, whatever it was, into that field, in Rome, I'm assuming it is, and the zombies started coming out, and I was like, okay, that's cool. That's pretty dope, I suppose. And they started, like, ripping, like, the guts and everything. Like, it was really, really gory. So it's gonna be R-rated more than likely, at least here in Australia. So I was like, Jesus, okay, that's pretty cool, I suppose. And I seen the characters, and I was like, yeah, okay. We'll have to wait and see. Like, it's a starting cutscene. I can't base too much of it. I haven't played the map. It could be fantastic. We don't know. Like, I didn't really like the idea of shadows when it came out, and that's one of my favorite maps. So, only time will tell with that map what's going to happen. I was a little bit underwhelmed there with that starting cutscene. The second map, however, I was pretty excited for that. So, the second map is set on the, I'm assuming it's the Titanic. That's what they're kind of basing it off. And it's really, really dope. Like, it's like this fancy, nice, kind of like, you know, it's a nicer looking map, which is fantastic. We're going to finally be able to play on somewhere that's like really visually appealing, which is going to be great. But it is on a ship, so it's going to be like a tight lane map. Like, I feel as if this is going to be the more difficult map of the two. Like, we're going to have like the first map's going to be like fairly simple and not easy, but it's going to be simple compared to the second map, and the second map's going to be a little bit harder. There's going to be a lot more to it. And by the way, 3 maps on disc at launch is incredible. And that's going to bring us into our third map here, which is technically a Mob of the Dead remake, but it's called Blood of the Dead with our regular characters from Black Ops 3, which is great, like Nikolai, Dempsey, Richtofen, and Takio, which is going to be great. Like, I'm really excited for that. And they didn't show too much. Yeah, not really a lot needs to be said. We kind of know what it is. I don't know if it'll be based in between that little Zetsubo scene. We'll have to wait and see where that's based, but from what I've been hearing from the looks of it, and I thought this was true when I initially seen it, is that we're going to be getting 2 DLC maps per DLC. So basically, we're going to get one for, you know, Nikolai and all of his friends, and then we're going to get one for the other crew. So we're going to have the 2 crews, and they're going to have, like, their separate maps throughout the DLC, which would be fantastic, because obviously they don't have that campaign there, man. Like, they've got a lot of work to do, because they're missing a fair bit of content there, which is, you know, whatever. But yeah, like, I feel as if the DLC cycle this year is going to be really, really, really interesting. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But Zombies looks pretty dope. They do have this calling mode as well, which is apparently competitive. That's something that they really need to support, or it will die off. Like, with Zombies, you need these weekly updates, you know, to keep it fresh, because the Zombies community will definitely latch onto whatever they can get, because, you know, I used to do Zombies, and I definitely will be back for Black Ops 4, but it's, you know, they need to really just give us content, because, you know, we get the map, we do the Easter eggs, it's done, let's wait a couple months, sit on our ass and do random challenges. Like, that's all well and good, but it just gets stale, and it doesn't, you know, hold us for the next year or the year after that, because of, you know, the other studios' crappy games, let's be real. But it's, you know, whatever, we'll have to wait and see how they support that. Hopefully they do a fantastic job at it. I reckon they will. We've obviously got difficulty level spikes and whatnot, a bunch of customizable options. The mystery box looks really dope, how, like, the people formed into it. It was really unique. I like that. The whole alchemy thing's pretty cool. You can do a lot of cool shit with alchemy, so that's going to be great. But, yeah, that's all I'm really going to say on Zombies. And now let's get into the final little bit here, which is Battle Royale. So, Battle Royale. Wow. What can I say about Battle Royale? It looks solid. Like, it looks okay. It's fairly solid from what I've seen. The graphics are definitely going to be downscaled a lot, I feel. The PC port will be interesting to see how that goes. We'll have to wait and see. Beanox, I believe, did MWR and didn't do that too well from what I've heard. But yeah, so we've got Battle Royale coming, and from the looks of it, apparently it's 140 players. I don't think it will be. Like, I just feel if it was that significant of players, they would have announced it and been like, hey guys, here's our epic 140 player, but they didn't really talk on it too much. So I don't think it's going to be that big. They said 1,500 times. The map's going to be 1,500 times larger than Nuketown. I really don't think that's true. Like, I feel as if that's kind of like an exaggeration. Like, you got to think of how big that would be. I just don't see it happening. Obviously, there's vehicles. You're going to be able to play your Zombies characters, your multiplayer characters, your campaign characters from the original Black Ops. So they're going to have a bunch of skins. It's going to be really, really dope. And it's going to be a fun mode to at least try out. Like, we'll have to wait and see. It could suck. It could be the best thing ever. Is it going to kill Fortnite? No, it's not. For everybody who's like, oh, Black Ops 4 is going to kill Fortnite. Fortnite, I'm not playing it. Like, just enjoy both games, man. Honestly, dude, like, we're a really good time. You know, these Battle Royale games are coming up. Obviously, we've got H1 coming to PS4 as well. It's probably going to get a little community as well. We've got, you know, Fortnite's just booming at the moment, which is fantastic, bringing more people to gaming. Black Ops 4 is coming out, and it's looking to be a very promising Call of Duty. It's really exciting times, a new Battlefield as well. Tons of stuff coming, and I'm really, really, really excited. It's going to be a good year for gaming. But it's, yeah, it's like the Battle Royale looks fairly solid, so I'll definitely give that a crack. But obviously zombies is my bread and butter, but to be completely honest, multiplayer is what I'm looking at and thinking this is going to be what I'm going to play, like, the most. Whether it's what I stream, probably not. I'll probably be on zombies. I might do some multiplayer here and there. But yeah, multiplayer looks like a lot of fun. That's something that I'm definitely going to want to invest some time into. Obviously, you know, I've got like 15, 16 days played on Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Black Ops 2, I had an unhealthy amount. And Black Ops 3 Zombies, I had like nearly 40 days. So I put like 50 days, nearly 60 days into Black Ops 3, and it was really, really fun, and I enjoyed it. So hopefully I can put in like at least half as much and, you know, get some good time played out of that, because it'd be fantastic to have a game that I can sit down and enjoy again, because Fortnite it's great. But it's more of a game that, you know, I get on, I play it while I stream, and then I'm like, alright, let's get off, because I don't want to burn myself out on it. Whereas Call of Duty, you have stuff to grind for. Like Fortnite, there's a level 100 and tier 100, but then that's it. Like, nobody sees that you're level 100, so it realistically doesn't matter. Whereas in Call of Duty, you know, if you get those levels, you get these camos, you get all this stuff, you can show it off and whatnot, which is something that I feel as if Fortnite will add to kind of compete. But that is really just my thoughts there in a couple minutes there. We've been rambling on for about 11 minutes, so it looks solid. Like, I don't think that people should hate on it yet. You haven't even played it yet, so how can you hate on it, right? Like, people are saying, Zombies looks like this. As I said, like, I gave my opinions on it, but at the end of the day, what we did watch was just starting cutscenes. I haven't seen a single bit of Zombies gameplay, so I can't speak on it too much. Multiplayer, sure, because I've seen some of the gameplay. And I've seen the trailer, I've seen gameplay of it. It looks solid. It looks fantastic. It looks like a lot of fun. And obviously, it's pre-alpha, man. Like, a lot of stuff is subject to change. But anyways, guys, that's going to conclude the video. I'm going to be streaming a little bit later tonight. I feel as if I will, depending on what time this video goes up and when I get it done. If not, I don't know, I'll have an announcement saying whatever. But I'm going to be streaming later on, most likely. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to slap a like on it, subscribe as well. We're coming up on 60,000 subscribers. How nuts is that? Like, that's... Wow, like, I started Black Ops 3 with under 1k subs. Here we are for the next Black Ops title, and it's 60k nearly. It's nutty. Hopefully we can hit 100k on Black Ops 3, or maybe even before then. We'll have to wait and see. But anyways, guys, that's going to do me for another video, and I will see you guys in another video.